Hi friends, and welcome back to our 31-day yoga journey here on Move with Katie. Today is day 23, and we will be doing a little flow emphasizing love. So, without getting too cheesy, let's take a seat to get started. Root down through the tailbone, close down the eyes, just get settled nice and comfortable. See if you can tuck the tailbone slightly, tuck the chin slightly, reach up through the crown of the head, but shrug the shoulders down the back body. Take a big breath in through the nose, and then a big breath out through the nose. Just let it go nice and gentle. And to start our practice today, I want to invite you to bring one hand to the heart. Maybe you take the other hand and you stack it over the heart, or maybe you put it on the belly, nice and gentle. And then let's inhale in, feeling warm, feeling love. And then exhale out, send that love out into the world. Picture someone who may be needing it. Send it to them today. Let's take another big breath in, inhaling, feeling that loving warmth envelop you like a warm hug or snickerdoodle cookies. And then exhale, send that love back out into the world. Feeling connected, giving, generous, knowing that you always have more affection and love to give. You are an endless wealth. And then let's bring our hands, palms to touch at heart center. Take a moment to set an intention. I offer one of walking beyond your mat today with the intention of loving everyone as warmly and kindly as you can, giving the benefit of doubt to humanity, and really emphasizing that the more good we put out there, the more there is to have. And then slowly blinking the eyes open, let's begin our practice. So we are going to come right away onto our knees, and we'll start just here in a tabletop position. And we're going to root down through the finger pads and knuckle pads, really clawing the floor. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, shine the heart forward. And I'm going to invite you to take a big smile here. Exhale, round the back body, tuck the tailbone, claw through the fingertips. Puff up the back of the heart. Really notice that space. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the back body. Puff up the back of the heart. And then let's come to a flat back here. And inhale, reach the right arm up high. Opening up the arm to the sky, spiraling the heart towards ceiling. And then as you exhale, let's sweep the arm back behind you. Drop it down towards the floor. Reach the fingertips in front of you and circle the arm back up. One more time, circle the arm around, back, and down. Then reach the arm up. And as you exhale, wrap the arm under. Tap the shoulder to the floor. Tap the ear. And then inhale, reach the right arm back to sky. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, tap the shoulder, tap the ear. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, tap the shoulder, tap the ear. This time stay. And see if you can wrap the right hand around your rib cage. Give yourself a big hug. Little smile. Exhale, send that love out to the world. Inhale, reach the right arm back up to the sky. And then as you exhale, set the palm down. Let's take that on the opposite side. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap the shoulder, tap the ear. Inhale, lift it high. Breathe deeply. Exhale, tap the shoulder, tap the ear. Last time. Inhale, reach the arm up. And then as you exhale, tap the shoulder, tap the ear, but wrap that left hand around the rib cage. Give yourself a big hug. Bring a little smile to the face. And then as you exhale, send that love out into the world. Inhale, reach the left arm high, open to the sky, heart shines. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. And then as you exhale, begin to walk the hands out. We're gonna melt into a puppy pose, letting the heart melt towards the earth, reaching tailbone high, rooting down through the tops of the feet. And just letting the heart be soft here, letting the face be soft. And allowing gravity to do a lot of the work as you open up through the chest and shoulder space here. Just taking some deep breaths. Nice big wake up stretch for the body. Next, inhale. Let's go ahead and look forward. And then tucking the tailbone, moving first from there. Let's roll the body forward so that the hips come down, the arms stay nice and straightened. Actively engage the glutes. And we'll come into a seal pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to the forearms. Sweep the hands back so they meet behind the rib cage. Tuck the toes. And we're going to press all the way up to a plank position. Use the knees if it feels right. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up. Inhale, let's sweep the right toes high. Send the hips back. Three-legged downward dog. Exhale, bring right knee in towards nose. Step it through the hands. Inhale, reach arms high and lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, cactus out the arms, lift the heart a little higher. Inhale, straighten through the spine, reach the arms up high. Exhale, sink the hips lower, lift the heart, cactus the arms. Two more. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, open the heart, sink the hips. Inhale, straighten through the arms. Last time, exhale, open through the heart, cactus out the arms, stay here, lift the heart a little higher. And then as you exhale next, drop the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, send the fingers long down the hamstring, shrug the shoulders to the back body, rolling them behind you. And inhale, lift the heart. Nice big heart opener here. Breathing deeply. And then as you exhale, undo the interlace of the fingers, swoop the arms forward in front of you. Plant them on either side of the front foot. And let's exhale, send the hips back, pulling the right toes back, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, allow it to melt towards the floor. You'll notice in this practice we're moving a lot from the heart space, considering what each motion looks like if we move from there first. Inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, bend back into that right knee. Plant the left hand, reach the right arm high. Exhale, reach the right arm back and bring left heel in towards glute, getting a nice big quad stretch. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, open up the right knee to the side, spiral heart towards sky, kick the back hand into your right fingers, opening up the shoulder. Nice and juicy. Next, exhale, gently release that back foot. Come on to the bottom of the right, that front foot, the right foot, and scoop the hand so that they're on either side of the foot. Press into the palms, lift up the back knee, step it back, high plank, and move through your vinyasa. Lowering, maybe through chaturanga. Inhale, maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Next, inhale, let's sweep the left toes high. Scoop them to the sky. And then as you exhale, let's bring the foot through, settling the foot between the hands, dropping the back knee. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, sink the hips forward, cactus the arms out to the side, lift the heart. Inhale, center the hips, reach the arms high. Exhale, cactus, lift the heart. Inhale, lift, two more. Exhale, sink the hips, lift the heart. Inhale, back. Last time, exhale, sink the hips, lift the heart as high as you can. See if you can really almost reach the elbows forward and the hands back, scooping shoulders towards one another, broadening through the collarbones. And then reach the hands around behind you, cross opposite pinky on top, send the hands down the hamstring, inhale, lift the heart. Nice big heart opener. Breathing here. You got it. Next, exhale, gently undo the interlace of the fingers. Scoop the hands forward. Plant them on either side of the front foot. Send the hips back. Pull the toes back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Inhale, lead from the heart. Reach heart forward. And exhale, melt heart towards floor. Taking a few deep breaths. Just settling here. Next, inhale, let's look forward. Bend back into that front knee. Plant the right palm and lift the left to the sky. Taking a twist. Inhale, open the heart a little more towards the sky. And as you exhale, drop left hand back. Right heel comes in towards glute. Grab hold of that right foot. And then open up, letting left knee drop out to the side, coming onto the outside edge of the left foot and kicking with the right foot into that backhand, opening up the chest, the hips. Really nice. And breathing the whole time. Leading with love for your body wherever you fall in this posture, finding the stretch that feels good. Next, exhale, gently release that back foot. Bring the left hand up and forward. Plant it on the outside of your left foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step it back, high plank, and then move through your vinyasa. Maybe a chaturanga, maybe an upward facing dog, maybe a downward facing dog. Wherever you are, let's all go ahead and meet there. Take a moment. Press down into the finger pads and knuckle pads. Press the floor away. Invite the hips nice and high. Don't worry about where the heels are. Think about lengthening from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. And then with your next inhale, let's begin by tucking the tailbone and then puffing up through the back of the heart so you round the back body. We're going to roll it forward to a high plank. Exhale, bend the knees. And then as you inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, and we'll spinal wave back to a downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Tuck the tailbone, puff up the back of the heart, roll forward, high plank. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone, and send it back, downward facing. 1 more, rolling forward towards your high plank, lead from the tailbone. Bending knees, lifting tailbone, and leading the sit bones up to a downward dog. 1 more time, let's roll it forward. But when you get to that high plank, let's stop here. Bend the knees and drop them to the floor. Walk the hands back. And we're going to take a really nice heart-opening camel pose here before we finish out our practice. So go ahead and set up so that the knees and hips are nicely in line. In our camel pose, like we've talked about with back bending in this series, we're really going to be using our hips reaching forward, and using our heart to open up and give us that back bending shape. So starting off, let's go ahead and thrust the hips forward, actively engage the glutes, and then lifting from the heart space, let's see if we can lift our chest towards the sky. No need to do anything with the hands right now, just lifting the heart. Then maybe you take the hands and you point the fingertips up towards the rib cage, and then see if we can deepen the posture by lifting the heart, squeezing the elbows together, sending the hips a little more forward. Chin stays tucked in towards chest. Take your time. You got it. Leading with love. Inhale and exhale here. Next, exhale. Let's gently begin to lift up from the heart first, and then send the hips back. Coming into a little child's pose. Just let the backs of the palms face up. Let the forehead rest. Let the shoulders fall out to the side. Take a little breath. And then with your next inhale, let's come back up onto our knees. And this time I'll invite you to some options. Maybe the hands on the back body was perfect for you and you keep those fingertips pointed up and lift from the heart. Or maybe you invite one hand and then the other towards the heels as we lift. All just options, take what feels good to you. Maybe you even tuck the toes so that the heels are a little higher up. Again, all just options. You find what feels good. Wherever we are, let's inhale first, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, send the hips forward. Lead from the heart. It lifts up to open the shoulders, hips reach forward. And then if it feels right and you want to let your head drop back, you are more than welcome to do that. We'll stay here for 4 breaths. Make them slow. Actively engage the glutes. Roll the triceps together. Lift the heart. 2 more breaths, nice and slow. To come out, first bring the hands to the hips if they're not there. And then inhale, lift from the heart before slowly bringing chin in towards chest, sending hips back and meeting in a child's pose. Maybe here you slowly begin to walk the arms forward, resting forehead gently on floor. Breathing deeply through the nose. Exhale, maybe you sigh out the mouth, let it go. Then from here, inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, we're going to come up just halfway. Then swing the toes around. And we'll come to lay on our backs. Nice and gently move yourself to that position. Exhale, rolling back body down the floor. From here, inhale, take your arms wide like a T. And then as you exhale, cross right arm on top of left. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Maybe you begin to close down the eyes. Let's open up the arms one more time. And then as you exhale, left arm on top this time, give yourself a big hug. Feel that nice shoulder stretch and also the warmth and affection of just being tender with yourself, being kind to yourself on this journey of life. That's an important lesson we can learn, is be kind whenever possible. And as the Dalai Lama says, it's always possible. Open up your arms wide like a T. And let's inhale, bring the knees in towards chest. And as you exhale, drop them over to one side. Slowing down with this final twist. Looking over the opposite shoulder of the way you dropped your knees. Inhaling back through center and dropping the knees over to the opposite side. Shifting your gaze. And then taking any last postures or movements that feel good to you in this practice before bringing knees back into center. Giving yourself a big hug, lifting forehead towards the knees, squeezing tight. Inhaling, and then as you exhale, letting everything go, landing in our resting Shavasana. Filling the belly, emptying the lungs completely out. And taking a few moments to just really rest here in this final posture. It is an act of love to really give yourself time and space in quiet and in rest. Please take these moments for yourself because you deserve them. You can better be the person that the world needs when you've taken care of yourself first. As with every practice, I encourage you to stay here as long as feels good. But if you're ready, slowly begin by wiggling fingers and toes. Reaching hands high up overhead, maybe interlacing fingers and flipping palms towards sky. Shrugging shoulders up towards ear, bringing feet together, pointing the toes away from you. And then as you exhale, rolling onto one side, cradling head in the arms, bringing knees in towards chest, taking a little rest before gently pressing back up to a seated position. And in these final moments, I invite you to bring the palms to touch. And just imagine someone you know, someone you care about. And envision yourself giving them love in the way that they might need it today, or tomorrow, or this week. What kind of support might you be able to offer that can make this world a little brighter? I hope you take that with you beyond your mat today. I am honored by your presence. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Namaste. Thank you sincerely for being here. It is such a pleasure to be on this journey with you. I hope that you took something wonderful from our practice today, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Ciao, y'all.